MCC All Stars was another fantastic event with many twists and turns throughout, and in this video I'm going to review everything that happened in the tournament and also compare what my predictions were to the final standings. But first, let me know your opinions of the tournament down below, as well as if you got your predictions right or wrong. And along with that, subscribe. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers and it would mean the world to me if you did. So let's jump into it. And we start in 10th place, which was unfortunately the Axolotls, their lack of experience showing in this event. I did think they'd do better than this, but they had no experience. But they did pop off in Sky Battle. Mini Mooka's kill on Dream will go down in history as one of the funniest MCC moments. As I say, unfortunately they haven't been in many events and pretty much none in Season 2 apart from Eric. So we found them all the way down in 10th. Just being beaten out by the Orange Ocelots, who came 9th. Everyone expected them to come 10th, they came 9th. Unfortunately, they had Wisp, their best player, disconnect, but Creekcraft came in and performed admirably. He did come last, but he did miss 2 events. He was close to overtaking 39th, 38th, so on. So overall, it should be counted as a success that they managed to come 9th. They were popping off in chat at the end. And, you know, I even predicted them to come in 10th, so that was a great performance from them, not 2. And talking of which, the Purple Pandas were in 8th. I, again, have got this wrong, pretty much because the Axolotls were high up on my list. But I did expect Orange to come 10th, and then Purple to come 9th. So, you know, I'll take that as a win in some ways. They, unfortunately, our first winners couldn't do much in this event, as expected. They are a bit on the weaker side. But there was Kratzy's amazing play in Sky Battle with the TNT. If you haven't seen that, I'll retweet it on my Twitter. It is incredible what he did. It's so funny. And that definitely deserves a shout out. Along with his Battle Box performance, which was, again, just out of this world. Kratzy definitely showed what a great player he was in this event. Unfortunately, they do end up in 8th. But it's respectable. It's respectable. Especially because they were behind 7th, which was the Green Geckos. Again, another one I was wrong at. I think I had them 1 place higher, but they only came 7th, unfortunately. Grian, Pizza Hut, Cub Fan, and Rygar Rocky couldn't rise to the occasion. But again, it was a difficult task. And I think this is Pizza Hut's first event with Grian that he hasn't ended up first. He, again, only ended up 15th. Pizza Hut's struggling now. He's sort of... The new bloods come in, he's not doing as well, but to me he'll always be the best, and it won't affect his averages because of course it was a full fun event, and we'll get to the OP team later on, the incredibly OP team. Next was the Pink Parrots, who came 6th, but I think admirably came 6th. I had them down as coming 8th. This was a pretty great performance from them overall. To be honest, they were just beaten out by the really incredible teams. So I think, you know, 6th place is definitely a great performance. Phils and Tommy regained their teamwork together. You know, they performed quite well. Wilbur was absolutely incredible. I was watching Wilbur's POV for most of the tournament and he was insane. I'm really, really happy that Wilbur's done so well recently. Tubbo had some unfortunate connection issues, so they probably could have came higher. But, you know, 6th place is nothing to sniff at. They definitely did quite well for this event. And Technoblade joining them at the end. It was lovely to see the SBI boys all together, plus Tubbo. And it was a really fun time. I loved Technoblade during the final dodgeball. He was so funny supporting, you know, we'll get to them. We'll get to them. In 5th, Blue Bats, unfortunately I had them as higher. They did come 5th. They were doing well for so long. Unfortunately losing out on the last 2 matches, I'd say. They definitely dropped massively after those 2 final events. Survival Games wasn't there. If Survival Games was there, I'm sure they'd be in the top 2. Although it was extremely close between 2nd and 5th. It was only 2,000 points between them all. It was so great for the Blue Bats to get there. 4th place, and I got this one right, was the Cyan Coyotes. Puns and Captain Puffy, and obviously the MCC Rising contestants of Blushy and Jojo, they did really well. And I think a lot of people would have put Jojo and Blushy down. They wouldn't have thought they would perform in this event. I definitely thought they could. They are great contestants, and it's really good to see them perform so well. They were especially good at the PvP games, at the movement games, in the final to get to the other side and whack a fan, or whack an MCC contestant that's never won MCC before. That's not the actual thing, or won the MCC yet. I like the yet, that's so funny. They were both doing extremely well, and I think that Jojo got just after top 10. She came 12th, and Blushy wasn't that far down, 24th. So, you know, that's respectable performance. Pun's coming 6th. He'll obviously be annoyed that he didn't get top 5, but he did quite well in this event. Puns is quite good. He, you know, is he S tier yet? Let me know in the comments. And next came the Llamas again. I feel like I underestimated Illumina. I feel like I underestimated this team. Illumina came 5th. Obviously, it's quite a struggle to even come top 5 in this tournament, given one certain team. But he did really, really well, and of course he did really well. He is Illumina. Sylvie in 19th, Finster 23rd, and SB737 in 11th. They really did quite well this event, and I think Finster gets slept on, Sylvie gets slept on, and most of all, SB737 gets slept on. It was incredibly hard to get top 10, and given the strength, I'm going to keep bringing up this team of one team, which we're all going to get, let's be honest, top 10. You know, getting just outside of it is pretty incredible, and I have a feeling that SB737 is going to continue up the ranking charts, which to me is a nightmare because his name's so hard to say. I always struggle. Next up, though, we have second place, which was the Yellow Yaks. Unfortunately, losing in Dodgeball. We had Quig, CPK, Shubble, and Smager, who, you know, they live and breathe MCC. They unfortunately got completely wiped out. Quig had, you know, the hopes and dreams of his team and just kept getting shot straight away, which was brilliant tactics. But, you know, they did amazingly, especially in events like Grid Runners, where they were just miles ahead of everyone else. Incredible performance overall. I mean, it was so close between 5th and 2nd that they did really well to get there. And yeah, congratulations, Yellow Yaks. You may have not gone home with the victory, but you can pat yourselves in the back because we all knew the Red Rabbits were going to win. I mean, seriously, right from the start, they were on top. Parkour Tag, their favourite game, gets picked, puts them in the mood. Sky Battle Dream pops off. Seriously, he did insane in Sky Battle. Grid Runners, you know, they looked like they were going to be far behind, but they clutched it up in the last few events. Came third, which is very respectable. Ace Race, again, you know, they're all capable at Ace Race, so again, a great event. Game 5 is where you think it would, you know, all fall down, and it did a bit. Big sales in Build Mart, of course, they're going to struggle at, but they got it done quickly, which is for the best. Battle Box, however, was madness. They won 2 games out of the 9. You'd think they would destroy Battle Box. It was crazy what happened. The arguments that were breaking out, the yelling. It was pretty much the funnest part of the tournament. Obviously for the wrong reasons. You don't want to see contestants arguing, but they're all good friends. So, you know, especially after they won, you know, you throw it in the bag. But they brought it back with an incredible Sands of Time. I think it might be the best performance in Sands of Time that I've seen. They did so well, and to get to the other side, you know, they were already won, let's be honest, but they still wrecked the competition of that. And then in Dodgeball, obviously they 3-0'd it. You know, we all saw it coming. We all saw Red finishing first. So of course they did. And obviously I'm not an idiot. I predicted Red to come first. Overall, I'm quite happy with my predictions. Obviously, I got some wrong, I got some right. Yellow and blue were a toss-up. Cyan I got right. Lime I was close with, you know. And at the back end I was pretty good. So I feel I could be happy with that. But yeah, let me know your predictions in the comment section below. Congratulations to the Red Rabbits. They were incredible. It was a really fun event and I love to watch it. I'm going to continue to watch all the POVs now, make sure that I see every single contestant's point of view. There was some great moments throughout the tournament. I didn't even mention Michael's breakdown on Ace Race. That was so funny and so much more. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video and the event. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and peace.